Once upon a time, there was a boy named Johnny. He had a few brothers and sisters. Out of them all, he was dark while they were bright. Oh, life was hard, but he continued to fight. This story starts out in northern Michigan. At this point in time, his dad was hitting him. He fought for so long, he was about to give up. Until he got a call from his grandparents, they were picking you up. When they got there, Johnny ran and jumped with joy. Little did he know, life was hard on South Detroit. They hopped on a plane and headed to their destination. When they pulled up into the hood, Johnny was filled with intimidation. He decided to take the stroll down the scary street. He sure wasn't ready for who he was about to meet. He ran into some wizards that cast a spell on him. He ran back home where he cried himself to sleep. He woke up and couldn't feel his feet. He went to the doctor to find out what was wrong. The results were almost as terrible as he saw. He was paralyzed. He was paralyzed. He was paralyzed from the waist down. Waist down. Took his wheelchair and started rolling back home. There was an obstacle, but he was in his zone. Squinted his eyes and flexed his muscles as he went up the bridge. Oh, he wasn't even worried, no, not even a smidge. Got to the top and began his descent. About this time, he began to repent. He knew he could die, his life could end. But that's okay because he had no friends. He flew out his chair, it happened in a flash. He cried from the pain of a searing road rash. When he got home, his granny called him fat. She tried to make him friends, but he couldn't even befriend the cat. This is where the story takes a turn for the worse. Hope you're ready for this next verse. And his mom died, and his dad died, and his grandma died, and his grandpa died, and his dad died, and his siblings died, and his dog died, and his cat died, and his wizards died. So Johnny went to New York City to find himself. In the New York subway, he ran into an elf. The elf said he could help Johnny find his way into the light. He directed him to a thrift store named Treasure Hunter's Delight. As he entered, he immediately felt better. He walked to the back of the store where he found the secret letter. The letter read, go to the last shelf on aisle 3. You'll find a nifty mug that says I Heart NYC. Give it a quick rub and your wishes will come true. I promise you won't regret this, your life will be renewed. Little Donnie did as instructed. Then desperation little Johnny did as instructed in all desperation. Everything finally came into Johnny's realization. A voice from above told him bad things were about to change. And in a flash, he was petting a dog with mange. Turns out it was his hairless cat for being so freaking rich. His life was better, he was no longer stuck in a ditch. Living on the bottom, he always wanted to be in charge. Now he's President Obama, living life at large. So this concludes little Johnny's final chapter. Barack Obama lived happily ever after.